In today's adventure, I'm going to the garden centre, the coffee shop, and later, cooking a delicious meal. There'll be lots of English to learn. So join me on this journey and let's grow together. Well, we are at the garden centre and learning all about plants. So let's go inside. Wow, this is cool. This is awesome. It's like a jungle. This, my friends, is a cheese plant. Monstera is the Latin name, but we call it a cheese plant. Doesn't taste like cheese. Oh, a hanging plant. Smells really fresh. I can smell all the plants. Feels like I'm in a jungle. And to my left here, there are loads of plant pots of all different colours. This is soil, and the plants grow roots down into the soil. This, on the floor, is a hose pipe, and you would use it to water all of these plants. Down here, we have a leaf. This leaf is long, and the white parts, these are called veins. It's the same word as the veins in our body, which carry blood around our body. A leaf has veins too. We are the same as plants, just a bit more complicated. This thing, hanging, is called a hanging plant. And at the bottom of this tiny little new offshoot is called a sprout. This is a sprout, and I love that word. I can't take care of a baby, can't take care of a cat. The best I can do is a plant. So here we are at the garden centre, looking for the perfect plant pot. I'm taking this plant. And I just banged my head. I like this little one in a red plant pot. Very cute. This is a succulent. I'm gonna buy it. Come on. Come on. I've just bought my plant pot, but this cute little kitten came to say hello again. She's very cute, she's very talkative, she meows a lot. And who am I to ignore a cute cat? Anyway, now it's time to go home. Oh. I just bought a plant and I named him Sprout. And there's a very good reason for that name. I recently quit my job to build an English learning platform, and it's called Sprout. I created Sprout because I love languages and I want to help you become fluent in English. Come on, you. We'll be launching the web app next month. It's very soon and I am very excited for this. In the meantime, we have a brand new YouTube channel, Sprout English Language, and I'll link that somewhere on your screen. There's going to be multiple videos every single week. The content is fantastic from myself and another guide, Nikki. Can't wait for that. So make sure to go check that out and give us a cheeky subscribe. Nice one. Anyway, all of this walking and talking is making my belly rumble. How do you feel, Sprout? Tonight, I'm cooking my favorite pasta dish with these ingredients. And now I need to prep them or prepare them for later. So first we have the red pepper and my kitchen knife. But actually my kitchen knife is a little bit blunt. Blunt means not sharp. So I need to sharpen this with my knife sharpener. I'm sharpening the knife. Stay safe, kids. This is the blade of the knife. All right, knife is beautifully sharp. I'm going to begin by slicing off the top of the red pepper and slicing around the edge of the core. This white core in the center is made of the pith, which is the white stuff, and the seeds. These are the seeds. I'm going to discard this in the bin. These peppers are in large chunks, but I want everything in my Mediterranean pasta to be uniform, which means all the same. So I'm going to dice them. And to dice means to cut it up into cubes.
Salt and pepper.
That's a very good question, actually. What's the difference between this pepper and salt and pepper? Well, the difference is that this pepper in the pepper grinder, these are peppercorns and they are spices. They are used to season our food, to season. This pepper is a vegetable, or actually I think maybe a fruit, and it's not a seasoning but rather an ingredient. Good question, Chang. My pepper is now diced. This is beautifully diced pepper, and it's on a chopping board. I'm taking my plastic container, but if you want the secret UK word, we all call this a Tupperware. A Tupperware is a brand of plastic containers, and we call them Tupperware. So I'm going to put my red pepper into the Tupperware using the back of the knife so as not to blunt it. Cool. All right, next veggie. Next in my pasta, I'm going to use red onion. I love red onion. So, time to dice that. I'm chopping off the top of the onion's hat. Now I'm slicing it in half. The onion is in 2 halves. 1 half, 2 halves. I'm removing the outer layer. Now I'm going to put these skins in the bin. So, one thing I learned a long time ago was that this part of the onion, the bottom part, is apparently what makes us cry. So, in order to avoid the tears, you leave that on, so they say. So I'm going to slice the onion. Let's test this, a real-time experiment. Slice the onion. Next, I'm going to cut a cross-section in the onion like this, because I'm going to dice it. Look at that. Beautifully diced. And I've not cried yet. Obviously works. Now it's time to cut my avocado. And here is the method that I always use. I rotate the avocado around the knife. 2 halves. The stone popped out. Normally, I have to hit the knife into the stone, but this time it just popped out. I'll pop that in the bin.
Okay.
Now I'm going to dice this avocado while it's still in its skin. So first, I slice, I rotate, and then I dice. Remember, to dice something is to cut it into cubes. A cube is a 3-dimensional square. Next is my lemon, the citrus fruit, my favorite citrus fruit. I'm going to use the juice and the zest of this lemon. The zest is the skin of the lemon. If I would grate it using this grater here, you would say, I'm zesting the lemon. I am zesting the lemon.
That smells so good. Have a smell? A sniff of that? Mmm. Good.
Zesty. The next trick is to slice this lemon into a wedge. This is a wedge of lemon. The reason I'm squeezing this lemon juice onto the surface of the avocado is so that it doesn't turn brown, so that it doesn't oxidize. When the avocado oxidizes, it simply means it turns brown because of the oxygen in the air. Up next, feta cheese. And this is straight from Greece. Slicing through the packet, it's in a plastic packet, and in the block of feta there is also salty water, brine. So I need to drain this in the sink. I'm draining the water into the sink. Okay, so this is the block of feta. Look at that, it's very crumbly. I'm slicing the feta, and you can see here that it naturally just crumbles. It crumbles like so. Crumbly. I'm gonna dice it. Again, so that everything is in cubes. All right, the feta is diced. I'm gonna put it in a small Tupperware. Whoops. I spilled some. Put the lid on the Tupperware. That's sealed, and that goes away. Next up, I have my jar of olives. I love olives. And these are in brine. Brine is like salty water. I'm opening the lid of the olives. This is the top of the lid. So I'm slicing the olives. On the jar here, somewhere, there, it says pitted green olives. Pitted simply means the pit has been removed. The stone in the middle of the olives has been taken out. It's been removed. Finally, I'm going to chop this garlic. And you'll notice the garlic is in a bulb. This is a bulb of garlic, just like a light bulb. Ding! I'm cutting off the bottom of the garlic. Oh, there we go. And these, when you break apart the bulb, you get the cloves. These are cloves of garlic, individual cloves. So I'm going to break them apart. The easiest way to peel the clove of garlic is to take the back of your knife and the base of your palm and crush the garlic. Now it pops out of the skin like so. Okay, garlic in the Tupperware. These are the prepped ingredients that I will cook with later. Okay, now all of my prep is done. I think it's time to go to work. I got my juice. I'm opening it and pouring it into my glass with ice. There are ice cubes inside the glass. Ooh. This juice is very orange. It's got carrots, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, orange, and coconut water. Delicious. This is my laptop. I'm doing some work for Sprout right now. Chang is drinking a coconut coffee and she's almost finished. She's sipping that from a straw. This is a very thick straw. And the cup is on a coaster. This is a coaster. This is a saucer, and on the saucer is an espresso cup. She had a shot of espresso inside. This is a jug. I'm pouring the water into the paper cup. There are two parts to the jug. There is the handle and the spout. This is the handle, this is the spout. Thanks for coming to the cafe with me. Keep me company. Now I'm typing on the keyboard to show you what typing is. This is typing. Okay, almost done. And done. Okay. So I've been working on Sprout and I have a very important question for you guys. One that's really going to help me and then hopefully help you going forward. I want to know what type of content, what type of videos would you like to see on the Sprout website? Would you like travel vlogs, maybe showing you the world with everyday items like I do now? Do you want more content from myself and Nikki, the other guide? Would you like podcasts? What kind of content would you like to see? Because at the moment, I'm building this for you, to help you become fluent in English. That's the most important thing, and I want you to enjoy the process. So let me know. I would really appreciate it. Help me to help you. Thank you. Now, need to finish my juice. Down it, boy. You finish with me, Jang. I'm very full because I just drank a coffee before this too. So that's why I haven't finished yet. Anyway, let's go. They say that your pasta water should taste like the sea, the ocean. So I'm gonna salt it. I'm salting the pasta water, adding salt to the water. Quick taste test. Doesn't taste like the sea yet. I'll put the lid on to let that boil. Now for the pasta. Pasta. Farfalle. Farfalle is butterfly in Italian, for you language nerds out there. Add my pasta to the pasta water. And wait. I'm setting a timer on my phone. The vegetables into the pan. Now we're cooking. I'm just gonna lightly fry these. To lightly fry is to fry just a little bit. My alarm's going. Quick. Time to drain the pasta. Timer down. Colander out the drawer. In the sink. My pan or pot of pasta. And I'm pouring it out. Oh, but wait. The most important part. The secret. Always save a little bit of pasta water in a mug. That's going to make the sauce even better. I'm draining the pasta, or draining the pasta water. Okay, the pasta is drained. The pasta's going in. Nice. A splash of pasta water from my mug. Extra virgin olive oil. The good stuff. I'm drizzling that in. Just a splash. Just a drizzle. Mix that. Feta cheese. Here we are, Madame. Voila, you're welcome. Oh, the best time of the day. Cheers. Cheers, guys. This is lovely. This is an olive. And olives are salty, but they also have another flavor. And that word is the final word of the day. The word is umami. It's a fun word. Umami means rich and savory. Olives taste umami. I hope you learned something brand new in today's video. There'll be so many more of these, both on English by Jay and over on Sprout English Language YouTube. I'll link that and a new Comprehensible English subreddit in the comments section. Check out my pinned comment. There's going to be a lot more conversation over on the Reddit, so join in. It's going to be lots of fun, as always. Sprout web app is coming very, very, very soon. Not long now. I'll let you know when we launch. I'm super excited, and yeah, I'll see you very soon. Thank you again. Bye-bye.